They don't want you to think. They want you to follow. They don't want you powerful. They want you obedient. Let's begin. The illusion of freedom. You are born into a world that whispers freedom, but rewards obedience. You're told to speak your mind, but only if your thoughts are polite. You're told to be ambitious, but only within the box. You're told to dream, but only dreams that don't disturb the system. From the moment you're old enough to stand, they teach you to sit. Sit still, sit down, stay in line. The education system doesn't raise kings. It manufactures employees. It doesn't sharpen your instincts. It dulls them. You are taught what to think, not how to think. You're trained to pass tests, not to question them. Why? Because power is dangerous, and an obedient society is easier to control. Obedience versus strength, let's be clear. They don't fear criminals. They fear the uncontrollable, the unpredictable, the man who doesn't need approval to act. Obedience creates safety for them, not for you. They want you to apologize for speaking your truth, to lower your voice when you carry conviction, to be polite in the face of disrespect. They want you to feel guilty for wanting more, for asking why, for walking away. Because once you stop obeying, you start building. Once you stop complying, you start noticing. Power begins with noticing, and noticing is dangerous. The systems of control, every system you interact with, media, education, workplace, social platforms, rewards conformity and punishes deviation. You get promoted for following the manual. You get likes for staying in line. You get praised for being easy to work with. But here's the thing. Ease is the enemy of impact. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Systems aren't built to grow you. They're built to use you until you forget what it felt like to lead. You weren't born to obey. You were born to shape. The myth of being liked. They want you obsessed with being liked. Because a man who needs to be liked is a man who can be controlled. You post what they want. You speak how they expect. You dull your edge so they can be comfortable. And guess what? They still don't like you. They tolerate you until they no longer need you. Because when you're no longer useful, the system forgets you completely. No parades, no thank yous, just silence. Do not live for their comfort. Live for your clarity. Why power is forbidden? They tell you power is bad. Power corrupts, they say. But look closely. The ones warning you about power, they hold it. They use it. They protect it. They don't want you powerful because it threatens the order. It threatens the myth that they know best. Power is not evil. Power is neutral. It becomes what you shape it into. A powerful man with vision builds empires. A powerless man with dreams builds nothing. How they tame you. They don't fight you with chains. They fight you with shame. They label you arrogant for thinking differently, dangerous for acting independently, crazy for not conforming. They laugh at you until they fear you. They mock you until they can't ignore you. It's not physical punishment that tames men anymore. It's digital scorn. It's silence. It's being erased from the algorithm of visibility. So they train you to behave, smile, obey, sit, scroll, repeat. Becoming unmanageable. You want to be powerful? Then become unmanageable. Be the one who walks away without needing to explain. Be the one who doesn't need their applause to act. Be the one who knows his worth without needing agreement. Power is in restraint, in silence, in not reacting when they expect you to. Obedience is loud. Power moves in shadows. You must be feared. Before you are respected. Respect without leverage is a myth. You don't earn respect by being agreeable. You earn it by being necessary. The moment people realize they need you more than you need them, the game changes. Power doesn't ask. It positions. Don't aim to be liked. Aim to be undeniable. Don't aim to be invited. Build your own table. Write your own code. You are not here to follow rules written by men who benefit from your submission. Write your own laws. Define your own values. Lead your own life. Because the ones who win are not the ones who waited politely. They are the ones who moved when others froze, who spoke when silence was enforced, who stood when bending was the norm. You don't need permission to be powerful. You need precision and the courage to walk alone. Final word. Break the mold. Here's the truth. The world wants you manageable, predictable, software, because the manageable man will never rise. He'll serve. He'll obey. He'll disappear quietly. But the one who chooses himself, who sharpens his will, who acts without apology, he changes the game. He shifts the room. He becomes the myth they never forget. Don't let them tame you. Don't live for their approval. Don't trade your force for their peace. You were not born to be obedient. You were born to be powerful.